Hello Bible students, this is Reverend Kenja again as we talk about the Easter lie. Yesterday we saw that Jesus, if he dined on a Good Friday, then it means that he did not stay in the grave for 3 days and 3 nights. So here I told you yesterday that according to John chapter number 19 verse 31, the Bible says that it was a special Sabbath, and we read and we saw in Leviticus chapter number 23 verse 5 to 7 that this was the Passover, and the first day of the Passover was supposed to be, a Sabbath, and the Passover always, fell on 14th day. So 14th every other time cannot be a Friday. And here now we are looking at Mark chapter number 16 verse 1 and 2, just to show you that Jesus did not die on a Friday. And here we go. Mark chapter number 16 verse 1, the Bible says, when the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spices so that they might go to anoint Jesus' body. Meaning that after the Sabbath, then the next day should be on a Sunday. So this day was not a Sunday. So they went to a market and they bought the spices and they prepared them. Then they waited for the normal Sabbath, which was on a Saturday. Then verse 2 says of Mark chapter number 16, very early on the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb, and they asked for each other, who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb. Meaning that these women now, they have already observed now the normal Sabbath, and the Bible says very early on the first day. If it is very early on the first day, it means that they could not have had the time to go to the market and bought the spices and prepared them, then went to the tomb. It is not that day. So it means that Jesus, he died prior to a special Sabbath, according to John chapter number 19 verse 31. Then after the special Sabbath, these women, according to Mark chapter number 16 verse 1, they went to the market, bought the spices and prepared them, and now observed this normal Sabbath. Then on the very first day of the week, then they went, which was on a Sunday, they went to the tomb when they found that Jesus was not there. Reason: is it true? Look at the scriptures and see the lie. God bless you. Shalom.